to the Saturday sermon. I got a freaking pulpit and we're gonna preach to you. We're gonna bring you some stuff that is gonna light a fire under you and make your week amazing. So stick with us, let's freaking go. So welcome to something special. Welcome to something new. We are calling this Saturday Sermons. Every night, Saturday night at 9 p.m. we are doing this thing. And what this is a weekly wake-up call. If I could physically reach into the camera, grab you by the neck, grab you by the shoulders, and say, wake up. We're going to change your mindset so that you can change your life. So while we are not where we want to go, while we're not even close to where we want to be, we have had some success, and we are going to try to translate that success over to you.
Yes, exactly. And like, think about this, right? Saturday night sermons, 9 p.m. There are a whole lot of people out drinking, partying, out having fun. And if you are sitting here and you're watching this and you're, one of the first 100, 200, 300, 1,000 people to watch this on Saturday night, that means that you are already taking those steps to start changing that mindset so that you can change your life. And I want to provide like a little bit of background. Like why we're doing this, because I want it to be a big deal. Like I want Saturday night sermons to be like this thing.
That's right.
Like this big thing for the 9 fam, okay?
Exactly.
And here is why we are doing it, okay? I want to explain it to you, and I'm going to start really dramatic, and then I'm going to get really big, okay? So I'm telling you exactly what I'm going to be doing. Okay, so all the time, Kayla and I get messages on Facebook, Instagram, wherever, right? People emailing us everything, okay? And they're asking us questions that don't matter.
That's right.
They're asking us questions like, once I get started, and once I get a product, and once I do this, and once I can do that, how do I do PPC? I'm not ragging on anybody who's asking these questions. We love you, and they are good questions, but not for where you're at right now, okay? Right. I had somebody ask me a question the other day. It was literally like, hey, I'm looking into Amazon FBA. I'm trying to get some more information. And what my biggest question is, literally, what my biggest question is once I get a product and I take pictures of it, how do I upload those pictures to Amazon? Okay? Listen. They're good questions. They're good questions, okay?
Yeah.
But it's not what you should be caring about, because on our channel, if you don't have enough money for Amazon FBA, we put up how to make money online fast, how to make money online if you're broke, how to make $100 a day. We've given you a 21-step, A to Z, Amazon FBA. Start at number 1. When you finish number 1, go to number 2. When you finish number 2, go to number 3. So on and so forth. We've given you everything you need. And when people are asking these questions, this is the whole reason, the whole thing for Saturday night sermons is because when people are asking those questions, what they're doing is they are coming up with excuses in their head for why they can't do it.
That's right.
They're coming up with some bullshit thing that's like, oh, well, I don't know how to do this one little itty-bitty thing over there, so I can't do it. Exactly. I can't get started. No. That's not true, and that is why we're doing this, because we want to just pour into you from our experience, using other people who already have that authority, just pour into you and help you change your mindset.
Yep. And that's why we do the entry fee at the beginning of every video. If you've noticed throughout the whole week, we say, hey, if you're watching this video and you get value out of it, share it with someone else. So if you're watching this Saturday night sermon, that means that you care about more important things than just, how do I step by step do this process? Or how do I, what are we, like an encyclopedia or some sort of like dummies guide? That's not what we are. We are here to give you the strength to go out and do the things that you are already capable of doing, right? So when you go out and you're like, I need to share this with someone, share it with your friend who is, it's 9 o'clock, it's 10 o'clock right now on Saturday. Go share it with your friend who is out at the bars drinking, who has so much potential, who is not focused on their business right now. Go out here and share that with your brother, with your sister, with your family member who is, your family is like giving them away. They're like, oh, that's my crazy uncle. He just goes to Vegas and he just does this. Maybe share it with him. Share something with someone who's actually going to benefit from it.
It's why we do what we do, guys. And listen, there was this man, okay, who really changed America, changed the world for the rest of history, okay? Right. He was back around early 1900s, very early 1900s, okay? Yep. And there's some things that he did. He invented the supply chain. He did some things that really drove America, at least, into the industrial age, into this age of just creating and making new things, and really blew it up. And so Kale found this quote from this guy whose name is Henry Ford.
Yep.
And I want you to listen to it. I want you to think about it, because it's literally everything.
If you think you can do a thing, you're right. If you think you can't do a thing, you're also right. This is life summarized in one quote, guys. I don't need to like belabor the point. I don't need to. That says it right there. If you think it, you can do it. But everyone says that, right? But here's the deal. Let's bring it back to like our own experience. Let's bring it back to what's actually happened. Every single day, one of you people out here will message me on Instagram, or will hit me up on Facebook, or will hit me up somewhere and say, "Hey, Kale, super interested in Amazon FBA. Would love to jump on a 30-minute phone call with you. Here's my number. Give me a call." Bruh, I'm not calling you back. I love you so much. I love all of you. I love each and every one of you. But here's why I will never ever call you back if that's what you're doing. Okay? The first time you meet someone, you're saying, "Hey, give me 30 minutes of your time. Give me 30 minutes of what is most valuable to you." How many hours a day do you sleep, bro?
About 4.
Yeah, Taylor sleeps 4 hours a day, works his freaking ass off, and he's supposed to just, "Oh yeah, bro, let me just give you a ring." You know why you're asking? I'm not saying that it's bad. Good for you for having initiative, for doing that. Just realize that that's never going to happen, okay? But here's the deal. Why that's not going to happen, why Taylor and I aren't just going to pick up our phones and be like, "Yeah, bro, what's up?" is for one reason only. The only reason that you are ringing us like that and saying, "Call me up," is because you don't have the confidence in and of yourself to even get started, to even make the first step. That call is just an encouragement call. It's just like, "Hey, pump me up, bro, so I have the encouragement to click one button and watch one button on YouTube." Too bad. No. You gotta have the get up and go to at least take the first step, to at least take the initiative, and then we pick it up from there.
So that first step, right? Guess what? The first step requires work ethic.
Yep.
Nothing that we have ever shared on this channel is a get-rich-quick scheme.
That's right.
Nothing we have ever shared on this channel is if you do this, you're going to make $1 million tomorrow and you don't have to do anything for it. No. You have to work, right? There's this quote from my favorite actor, maybe of all time, but he hasn't proved himself yet.
Yep.
Success isn't always about greatness. It's about consistency.
Wow.
Consistent hard work leads to success. Greatness will come from Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Listen, here's the problem. Did you guys hear the quote? Maybe put it back up on the screen just so you can reference what I'm looking at. At the end of it, it says greatness will come.
That's right.
Too many of you who are watching this want greatness now without putting the consistent effort in. And it's because you're too scared and you won't jump out of your comfort zone to get the consistent work started in the first place.
So true.
I'm telling you, just like The Rock did. He's the freaking Rock. He's the highest paid actor this year. I think last year too.
Yep.
Consistency is what drives success. Greatness will come afterwards. Kale and I, we are seeking greatness.
Yep.
We're going after greatness.
Yep.
Whatever that ends up looking in our lives, right? And that's why I sleep 4 hours a night. That's why Kale is in this office, this studio, like 16 hours a day. It's not because we don't have anything better to do. Trust me. I'm married. He's got a fiance.
Yeah.
We have businesses that are making money.
Yeah.
We have better things that we could be doing. We could be traveling. We talked the other day about buying a freaking boat so we could drive around the rivers in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
But no, instead of that, we're here and we're talking to you because we want so bad for not us to have a boat, right? But for us, including you, to be in Hawaii sitting on a beach.
Yep.
Because we want us to be hiking on volcanoes and parasailing and snorkeling and doing whatever you want to do.
Yep.
I
have an example for this,
Dude,
actually.
please.
The quote was consistency, right? Have you ever guys watched a YouTube video? You ever notice how channels, every video that you watch, like a video that has like 100,000 views or like 200,000 views or 1 million views, it was filmed like a year ago. It was always filmed way back in time. And so we've been trying to grow this YouTube channel, right, for literally, 3 months, something like that. And it's been a freaking grind. Every little subscriber is just we're counting subscribers because that's how slow it is. But here's the deal, guys. We're at a tipping point.
Yes.
And once this tipping point breaks, we know it's coming. Once it breaks, it's to 100,000 and it's to 1 million, and there's no stopping it. So like you guys can just watch it happen, but here's the deal. It's like that with everything in life. You get to this point. Like we got to this point about in the 2-month, 3-month mark, and we were like not putting out content as much. We were like, is this YouTube thing ever going to go? What the hell is ever going to happen to us? We could have decided, and I truly believe that like most people in life at that point in their life just decide to quit.
Yeah.
And that's why YouTube rewards the ones who just keep consistently putting stuff out. And whether you do YouTube, I don't care, whether you do Amazon, if you're going to just not have any consistency, you're never, ever going to make it. Ever. So there's those people, right? The people that aren't consistent. There's the people that never start, all right? But then there's the people that fall away because of criticism. I see this so much, right? Jeff Bezos, the owner of Amazon, the richest man in the world right now, he says, if you never want to be criticized, for goodness sakes, don't do anything new.
Listen, do you know how many people... We're going to keep going back to our own experiences, okay? We want to make this relatable. We want you to understand where we're at, too. Because just like we were talking about at the beginning, right? We haven't arrived anywhere yet, right? Yeah. But listen, if you knew how much hate mail I get, how many people message me, send an email in, and they're like, hey, I can't believe you're just trying to scam money off people. Or they'll see a Facebook ad and message KT9 and be like, you're full of crap. You're just trying to scam people. This can't be real. You can't do this. This is a bunch of fake baloney. Whatever. Fugazi, whatever that thing is, right? But listen, do you know how many people, when we first started, told us that we couldn't do it?
Yeah.
Okay? Do you know? Because I don't think you do. Okay, and then, do you know how many people are still, to this day, even with the very, very, very small amount of success that we have had, are still telling us we can't do it?
Yeah.
Do you know how many people are saying, we say, you know, we're going for 1 billion. We're headed for 1 billion. We're going to be billionaires. Do you know how many people laugh at us?
Yeah.
How many people say, no, you're crazy? How many people say, well, you know, whatever, you're okay, cool, hope it works out for you. No, that's not the right mindset to have, because if we listen to them, then what would we do?
Yeah,
we're trying to do something different. Now, it's not the most brand new, different thing in the world, but what we're trying to do is we're trying to create a legacy. Let me read you this quote right here. It says, inaction breeds doubt and fear. Action breeds confidence and courage.
Wow. If
you want to conquer fear, do not sit at home and think about it. Go out and get busy. From Dale Carnegie. Okay? This is incredible. Because every single YouTube video that we make, we get a little bit more confident.
That's right.
Every sale that we make on Amazon, we get a little bit more comfortable. Every time somebody buys a Honey Badger Boost product, or every time somebody buys a 9 University product, we get a little bit more comfortable. We have this craziest ideas, people.
Yeah.
The most insane things. Like, if I told them to you right now, you would call me crazy.
Yeah.
Okay? But listen, inaction breeds fear. No. Action breeds confidence and courage, and that is where we're going. We know that if we put in the work, we know that if we keep taking it step by step by step, we're gonna get there, and no one can tell us anything differently. And if they do, we just don't listen.
That's right. All right, I got a quote from another billionaire. His name's Al-Walid bin Talal. I don't know. He's from Saudi Arabia. If I'm going to do something, I do it spectacularly, or I do not do it at all. Guys, this whole channel, this whole mess that you see, this Kale Taylor dynamic, is either a spectacular success or it's a spectacular failure. Like, I don't even care if they're all successes. All I know is that when we do something, we just freaking do it all out. Like, it's no like, hey, Taylor, you want to do this? And then we like put our toe in. We like dive in like freaking maniacs. And whether that's good or bad, it's something that I go to sleep at night and I'm like, hey, I laid it all out there. You know what I mean? Like, I left it all on the table. And that's what you guys should do too. Like, when you wake up in the morning and you're like, oh man, I don't want to do this, or I don't want to go do this job, or I don't want to get in traffic, or I don't want to do this. You only live one life.
Yep.
You only got one of them.
Yep.
And is that most spectacular thing that you could do is just do this every day? Listen to people like me and Taylor and never do anything about it? Do something spectacular today.
Yep.
Quit waiting.
Okay, so I actually want to take a second. I actually want to go back.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to go back because I feel like, this is what I feel like. I feel like people may be watching this. And people may be sitting here going, okay, no, I get it. No, I get it. I understand. I understand that I need to do things spectacularly. I understand that I need to go and take small steps. I get it, but I can't. I can't because
That's good.
I don't have very much money.
Yeah.
Or I can't because, well, you see, I grew up in this certain neighborhood. Or I can't, because, well, my parents just aren't supportive of me. Or I could come up with 1,100 gajillion excuses that people make up, okay?
Yep.
Gary Vee, it doesn't matter where you start, it matters where you finish.
Woo!
Doesn't matter where you start, it matters where you finish. Look,
That's right.
I almost wanted to save this, but I wanted to go back to it because if you're here, you're part of the 9 fam, and I know that I can be open and I can be honest with you, okay?
Yeah.
Here is the facts of the matter. Kale and I are both white. Kale and I both have supportive parents. Kale and I both grew up in good homes, okay? So a lot of the things that a lot of people experience, we did not personally experience growing up, being from a low socioeconomic class, doing all of those things, right? But here's what I know. I know that I have seen story after story after story after story of people getting out from whatever's holding them back.
That's right.
It doesn't matter where you start. It matters where you finish. It doesn't matter what color your skin is. It does not matter how much money you make or how much money your parents made or if your parents were around. It doesn't matter where you live. It doesn't matter how old you are.
That's right.
That's for sure. It doesn't matter what gender you are. None of it matters.
Yep.
Because right now with the internet, with the capabilities, the possibilities that exist right here, right now for e-commerce, online businesses is something that we've never seen before, and I don't know if we're ever going to see it again.
That's right.
I can't speak to the future, right? But right now, the opportunity is just so ripe that anyone with access to the internet can make money, and if you don't believe me, go watch our video that says how to make money online with zero money, okay? If you don't have a computer, go to the library.
Right.
If you don't have a car, take the bus.
If you don't have money for the bus, walk.
The overall of this Saturday night sermon is that the only thing stopping you is you.
That's right.
And I'm not going to let me stop me from achieving anything that I can achieve. So I'm getting this tattoo, my whole forearm is going to be, and it's going to be space. It's going to be Earth, the moon, another planet, some stars, all this kind of stuff, right? Because people say the world is yours. People say shoot for the stars. Well, guess what? You may think I'm crazy and insane and don't make any sense, but I don't want to shoot for the stars. I want to shoot for what's past them.
Yeah.
There's literally a song from an Eminem song. There's a line from an Eminem song that he's going to say, you shoot for the moon, but I'm going to be too busy looking at you from the stars. It's just, there's so much possibility. And when I get this tattoo, it's going to be a daily reminder to me that the world is mine.
Yeah.
That everything out there I can go and get if I put in the work and I want it bad enough.
Yep.
And this is what we're trying to tell you. This is what we're trying to explain to you so that hopefully you wake up and you go and change your life. Because when we talk about changing your life, we're not just talking about yours or his or mine. I'm talking about my mom.
Yeah.
I'm talking about my dad. I'm talking about my brother who's literally sitting right there editing a video right now.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the people around me. I'm talking about my wife. I'm talking about my future kids. I'm talking about my future great-grandkids.
That's right.
I want to create a legacy, and that's what we're going to do.
That's so good, bro. I hope you guys are just listening because you can tell it's from the heart, right? You can tell this is real. Elon Musk says, when something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor. And that's what Taylor's talking about. No matter what, no matter where you've been from, no matter what your last name is, no matter what country you're in right now watching this, if it's important enough to you, you will find a way to do it. And I've seen it so many times, and maybe I didn't believe it before this year, before all this crazy stuff has happened to me, before I abandoned the life I knew. I literally played basketball my entire life, and I just quit and just became an entrepreneur almost immediately. It's some weird thing that God's been doing, and this stuff is just happening to me. And all it makes me want to do, guys, is to just show you. Not even just talk. Like, we're just talking right now, but we're just, in a year, in 2 years, in 5 years, you'll see that when this stuff comes to be, the stuff that we have spoken into existence actually comes into existence, and then you'll listen to us.
Yes.
But what if you listen to us right now? What if you actually jumped in at this moment where you're the only one watching this video? I literally don't care. Like, if there's one person who watched till the 33-minute mark, comment below, I'm still here, Kale, because I just want to talk to you. I don't care. Everyone else is out at the bars. It's Saturday night. We're posting this on a Saturday night. It might get 10 views. But if I inspire you, one person to like literally go online and say, hey, maybe I can make money doing this, and then learn one skill, and then maybe make money doing this, and then take that and like expand that into another skill. And then 10 years from now, you're buying your mother a freaking house, or you're buying your kids their college tuition. Worth it. Worth every single penny.
It's so good, guys. This is from our hearts. And you know what? 10 years down the road, if people wanted me to come travel around, even tomorrow, if someone sees this video and wants me to come speak in front of a crowd and just pour my heart out, that is something I would absolutely love to do, because that's where it's coming from. It's coming from our hearts. It's coming from what we truly believe in, and we truly believe that any single person can have success. And I think we're kind of winding down, right? But I want to say one more thing. Here's what I think. I think that people are listening to us. And I'm going to go back again, right? People are listening to us. People are hearing what we're saying. But in your head, in your mind, you're still going, yeah, but it's scary. Yeah, but there's some risk involved. If you go the route that the world tells you to go, and you go to school and you go to college and then you get a job and you work that job for 40 years and you're comfortable and you have a steady income and you have benefits and you have all these things, right? There's first off, there's no excitement in that. Two, what do you really accomplish? Because that's what you do. You work for somebody else. You help accomplish someone else's dream for 40 years. Then you retire. Then you die. Okay? Here is a quote from Mark Zuckerberg. The biggest risk is not taking any risk. In a world that's changing really quickly, the only strategy that is guaranteed to fail is not taking any risk at all. Woo! Guys.
That's insane.
If you knew how many risks Kale and I have taken, guys, we have wasted so much money on PPC with Amazon FBA because we wanted to try to understand it. It was a risk putting an Amazon FBA course out there into the world. It has been, we have ordered inventory of a product that was a bad quality product. We ordered 10,000 of them, and now we have about 8,000 of them that we don't know what we're going to do with. It is risk. There is risk there. But guys, there's a famous quote that's pretty much saying the exact same thing, that you miss every single shot that you don't take. That's right. What we're telling you right now is that the biggest risk, is to not take any at all. Yes, there are risks involved. Can you overcome them? 100%, because that's what we've been talking about the entire thing. Your mindset, your determination, your work ethic, your drive, your push is what helps you overcome all the thoughts in your heads and overcomes all of that risk.
That's right. So all the words that have been spoken tonight have been spoken. I mean, it's all words, and they're all floating over your heads, and they're in your ears, and you're probably going to shut your phone right now and go off and do whatever you do on a Saturday night. But what if you decided right now to make a decision that actually sets you up for tomorrow, for Sunday morning, or if you're watching this on Sunday, for Monday morning? What if you get off this and you order an entrepreneurship book? Or you get off this and you go to the links in our description and you start watching other videos, or you enroll in a course, or you do. I literally don't need your money. Like, this is not about that. This is about you taking an action right now. Okay, you just listened to two people who are entrepreneurs who are telling you that this is the way to actually like have a goal and like chase it. And the chase is the fun part, guys. Yes. You're gonna be in this zone and you're gonna be chasing it, and you might never even get here, but at least you lived. At least you breathed. At least you had some freaking passion in your soul, and you woke up and you weren't like, holy shit, I have to wake up and go do this thing and then go home and then do it over again for 40 years and die. Like, you lived your life. And so if you go and just take, I want you to take this step right here after watching this video.
Yep.
And then comment below what you did, okay? I want to know. I don't care if it's one of you. I bought this book. I enrolled in this. I watched your next video. Comment below what you did. That's all we need from you.
Absolutely.
Thanks for watching the Saturday night.
Absolutely. This is the first Saturday night sermon. We hoped you guys like it. We tried to bring some fire, bring some truth, speak from our hearts, be genuine, be authentic, because at the end of the day, that is who we are. If you are still here, you are an amazing, amazing, amazing member of the 9 fam. We absolutely love you guys. If you guys have any questions about e-commerce, about Amazon, about us, about anything that we're talking about today, right, in this sermon, post them down below in the comments. And next week, for the Saturday night sermon, it's going to be a preaching, but answering questions as we go through. It's something we want to make into this thing on the KT9 YouTube channel. With that, we absolutely love you guys. We will see you tomorrow, 9 p.m.